Internal security. Many agencies under Ministry of Home Affairs MHA play important roles in protecting citizens, property, etc. For example, Singapore Peace Force Code function is to protect people who live in SG from crime including terrorism and public disorder. Under MHA, agencies work together to provide peace and safety in SG so citizens will have confidence and leave of mind to conduct their daily activities and do their part KFR the country. Giving political stability to Singapore. External security. Ministry of Defense, MINDEF, has under its charge the SG Army, Republic of SG Air Force and Republic of SG Navy to protect SG. They are operationally ready and can conduct a spectrum of capabilities to defend security interests and sovereignty of SG. MHA assists by making strong bilateral and multilateral relationships with international communities like ASEAN and United Nations. A strong military force will deter potential enemies from attacking, plus is ready to protect the borders from unforeseen attacks. And being active in regional and global communities, alliances will come to SG's aid if needed, minimizing attack possibility. This Singapore can maintain peace and stability. Ensuring justice. In SG, judiciary is responsible to interpret and apply laws passed by legislature. For example, it provides relevant info and takes action to protect Singaporeans in the event of family violence. The Family Justice Courts provide guidelines on what is defined as family violence, who can pay for personal protection order PO, how to apply and actions that can be taken by courts. If PO is granted for the applicant's protection, TH Court can take actions such as to prevent a person from entering the applicant's hour or part of the house. Thus having a fair justice system gives Singaporeans confidence that their lives and property will be protected. Ensuring that political and social securities as the people will trust the government to help solve disputes instead of taking laws into their own hands which will cause chaos and disruptions. Providing goods and services for the public. Citizens enjoy benefits from the provision of goods and services. They are provided and subsidized for by the government so that citizens can have access to them. For example, the people-centered public transport system which has 130 stations across 6 MRT lines spanning the island with over 3 million daily ridership. Through comprehensive public transport systems, citizens can conduct their daily activities with ease and keeps SG moving as a convenient business hub to live and work in. By providing goods and services to the public, the government enhances the infrastructure of SG. This citizens' needs are met and living standards are improved. Safeguarding citizens' interests. Governments implement legislation that safeguards the interests of citizens. The interests of citizens can be safeguarded in various ways such as ensuring no abuse by employers and a sense of security in old age. For example, government implemented NH Central Provident Fund, CPF, scheme which is a comprehensive social security system that enables working Singapore citizens and permanent residents to set aside funds for retirement. Can also be used for healthcare and home ownership. With such schemes in place, citizens will feel safe and have a peace of mind living in SG knowing that the government is looking for their welfare. They will first and support government policies which will contribute to the political stability of SG. Contributing to society. Individuals can volunteer their time and money to causes that they care about. For example, the A Litter at a Time programs My Elisa BF in 2013 encouraged citizens to go th extra mile to pick up a piece of litter a day. As citizens contribute in areas they care about, there is a greater sense of ownership and commitment towards the chase, leading to long-term involvement of which ensures sustainable benefits to society. These acts of service not only train them to be good and useful citizens, they can inspire others to do the same. Organize groups. Citizens with common interests can form non-government organizations, GO, to contribute to society. For example, the Movement for the Intellectually Disabled in Singapore, MINDS, has a clear objective: advance the development, well-being and aspirations of people with intellectual disabilities and their integration into society. Groups like these help to improve the area of need they are addressing, and their long-term involvement will ensure sustainable benefits for the county too. Individuals can share their views and ideas and what matters to SG as well as hopes and dreams for the counties with the government. For example, our Singapore Conversation is a nationwide conversation initiated by PM Lee in 2012, and more than 47K Singapore and participated. Their feedback and suggestions may enable changes and improvements to be made to society. Singaporeans would feel empowered to influence the government's decisions. This enhances their collective sense of responsibility, making individuals take ownership of their country. Organize groups. For example, NGO, the Transient Workers Count made recommendations to improve the work conditions of foreign domestic workers in SG by giving them a day off a week in recognition of their hard work. NGOs can help refine government policies and point to areas which require more attention. Strengthening sense of belonging. Media such as Facebook has become a powerful platform for citizens to engage with government and political leaders to clarify or provide feedback on national issues and policies. For example, the creation of Scape, a space for youth to create, explore and showcase talents. The government engaged and received over 2,200 pieces of feedback from youth and got them involved in planning and development for it. Besides social media, citizens can also provide feedback on problems through the form or feedback pages found on government agencies' websites. The feedback helps in providing relevant authorities ideas and perspectives for better understanding for their policies and programs. This will help future planning and decision-making. This can strengthen individuals' sense of belonging to SG when one feels that the government is listening to one's feedback.